Good morning, ladies. I would like to start by saying congratulations on your pregnancy. I'm Zeus Becker from Toned Body Fitness, and today we have a special guest, Melissa, and she is 32 weeks pregnant.
Hello.
Melissa will be demonstrating the class. Today I got a morning prenatal class for you that will get you stretched and get your body ready to go. This class is also safe to do throughout all 3 trimesters. Without further ado, let's get started. We'll start the class today by coming to a comfortable seat. You can sit on a bolster, a blanket. Also, you can have your legs crossed or bring the sole of the feet together into a diamond shape if that is feeling better on your knees. We'll start by rubbing the palms together to create some heat. And then bring your right hand to the heart and place your left hand on your baby, saying, "Good morning, my beautiful child." Take a deep breath in, feeling your palms rise. As you exhale, all the way letting your eyes close. One more time, inhale deeply. Our breath is our prana, it's our life. Send it down to your baby. Exhale, hug your baby in. Last time, inhale, the deepest breath yet. As you exhale, let go of everything you've done so far today, allowing earth to observe it and nothing else left except for you and your baby in this space. Take a few more rounds of breath on your own. Last one. And then release your palms to the side. Open your eyes. Flip the palms open, reach your arms overhead, big morning stretch. Connect the palms as you exhale, bring them down to the heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Release the palms to your side. We'll take 2 more. Reach your arms up, take up some space, connect the palms, bring them down to the heart. As you exhale, inhale, reaching the arms overhead. Exhale, bring the palms down. Last time, reach the arms up. Hands to the heart. Inhale, reach the arms up and pause here. Release the palms, have them facing each other. Bring your tricep behind your ears. Relax the shoulders. Find breath. As you exhale, plant your right palm down. Reach your left arm up and over. Find a breath, come back to center. Exhale, lean into the right. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Last one to pause, find a breath. Elongate the spine. And then pause in your right side bend. You don't want to overextend the stretch if you are experiencing any round ligament pain. And then maybe you find bigger circles with the arm, circling the arm clockwise. And then switch direction. As most pregnant ladies sleep on their side, it's really nice to stretch the side body. And then reach that left arm up and over. Send your breath from the left fingertips all the way down alongside of your body, eventually to the left hip. Use the core. Inhale, come back to center. Reach both arms overhead. As you exhale, plant the left palm down. Reach your right arm up and over. Find a breath. Come back to center. Exhale, leaning to the left. 2 more. Find a breath. Last one to pause. Pausing here. And then find those circles with the arm. And switch direction. Reach your right arm up and over, pausing for the breath. Create some space between the right ribs. And then use the core to lift yourself up. Reach your arms up and then bring both palms in front of you, coming to hands and knees, facing the front of your mat. So coming to the center of the mat. Place your palms underneath your shoulders and tuck under your toes. Start rocking your hips forward and backward. Take one more time. And then send your hips all the way down to the heel. Walk your palms closer towards your knees and pause here. If this feels good, you can stay here, or you can climb up your thighs, realigning your spine, if that feels good. Stretching the fascia that's located in the sole of the feet. We won't stay here for long, I promise. Take 3 full cycles of breath. Last one. And then walk your palms forward. Untuck the toes and gently press the top of the feet down. Beautiful. And then go ahead and readjust your tabletop position. Bring the palms directly underneath your shoulders and your knees underneath your hips. We'll take a few rounds of cats and cows. Tuck under your toes. Drop the belly. Open the heart from the top of your back. Untuck your toes. Bring your chin to your chest. Slight round on the back as you send your hips back into your heels for child's pose. Press your palms, lift yourself up into tabletop. Tuck under the toes, drop your belly, release it down, looking up. Untuck the toes, bring your chin towards your chest, rounding your back, bringing your hips all the way down to the heels. We'll take 2 more. Press the palms, lift yourself up, tuck under the toes, looking up, open your heart. Untuck the toes, send your hips back, child's pose. Tabletop position is a great position for labor. Tuck under your toes, drop the belly last time. Bring your chin to your chest, round your back, bring it down to your hips for child's pose, pausing here. One more breath. Press your palms, lift your hips up into a downward facing dog. If downward facing dog doesn't work with you today, for any reason, if you're nauseous or feeling dizzy, you can bring the knees down, keep your hips high, and walk your palms forward into puppy's pose. And then while you're in your downward dog, start pedaling the knees. Taking a full breath for each leg before switching to the other. So take your time. We're not in a rush. Take 2 more rounds of breath. And then find stillness, lowering the knees all the way down to the ground, back to tabletop. Find your breath, send your right leg back, tuck under the toes, and press your heel down. Beautiful. Start rocking forward and back. And in your next inhale, rock all the way forward, floating that leg up. Keep your core engaged. So you want to hug everything to the center line of your body towards your navel. Almost a sensation of hugging your baby in. Find some balance. Press your right palm down as you reach your left arm up. Take a deep inhale. Bend your knees and then bring your elbows towards your knee and hover. Yes, beautiful. Inhale, reach, elongate. Bring your elbow to the knee and pause. Firing up the core. Last time. Reach your arms forward and your leg back. And then bringing your knee to your chest. Pausing here for a full cycle of breath. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, reach your arms forward, your leg back. And then release your right knee next to your left and your left palm down. Take one round of cats and cows to reset. You're coming back to tabletop, doing the other side. Find a breath, send your left leg to the back of the mat, tuck under your toes. So lower that foot down and start rocking forward and backward. On your next inhale, rock all the way forward, floating that back leg. It's almost like you want to push the back wall away from you. Engage the core as you reach your right arm forward. Find a breath. Bring your knee to your elbow and hover. 2 more just like that. Inhale, take up some space. Knee to elbow. Last time, inhale. Exhale, hold for a full breath. Inhale deeply, exhale deeply. Inhale, reach forward, then release your left knee and your right palm down. 1 round of cats and cows to reset. And come back to tabletop, tuck under your toes, send your hips up and back to downward facing dog, or you can take the puppy pose. Come to the toe. Find a breath, bend the knees a lot, look between your palms, and step your feet as wide as your mat to the top edge of your mat. You can hold on to your blocks. If you have blocks available, totally options. And then sink your hips down. So you're almost in this half malasana shape. Reach your arms forward slightly. The toes are slightly facing outwards. Press the heels down, find a breath, reach your hips up to the ceiling as you straighten your legs. Exhale, lower the hips back down. So we're gonna pulse in this position. Inhale, reach your hips up. As you exhale, lower them down. We'll take at least 6 more of these. Inhale, reach up. As you exhale, sink it down. Allow the movements to follow your breath. This kind of pulsation practice you see in the Kundalini yoga. You can add some mantras to this pulsation, finding a breath, saying to yourself, I am worthy. As you exhale, my baby's healthy. Inhale, I am worthy. Exhale, my baby's healthy. Take 2 more. And then stay down in that half malasana. Bring your hands to the top of the thighs. Start straighten your legs and climb up to the top of the thighs. Slightly tiptoes your feet towards each other. You want to step slightly outside of your hip line. Tuck under your sit bone. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. As you exhale, bring the hands to the heart and close your eyes. To Tadasana pose. Feel that vibration in all directions of your body. Then allow that energy to settle in. One more breath. And then release your arms to the side. So the next pose is we're going to bring the feet and the knees together, and we're going to place this block in between your knees. You want to squeeze this block tightly. Nice. Making sure all the weight's on the heels. Find a breath, reach your arms overhead. Squeeze the block as you sink down into chair pose. Once again, shift the weights into the heels and your hips. Keep the core engaged. Firing up the arms. This symmetrical shape helps with pubic symphysis pain for pregnant ladies. Also, squeezing the block helps strengthening the inner thighs muscles. Stay in here for one more breath and we'll start pulsing. Find a breath, press the heels, reach your arms overhead, straight your legs. As you exhale, sink down, chair pose. 2 more just like that. Reach your arms up, realign your spine. Exhale, sink down. Last one. And sink it down and pause, really squeezing that block. One more breath. Inhale, reach your arms up. As you exhale, release your palms to your side. We'll release the block down to the mat. And then bring one hand to your heart and one hand to the baby. As you breathe in, expand your diaphragm in all directions. Exhale, lift the pelvic floor, hug your baby in. One more time. Deep breath in. Press your diaphragm down. Exhale, lift the pelvic floor, hug your baby in. Release the palms, reach your arms overhead. Open your eyes. As you exhale, slowly step your right leg to the middle of your mat. Drop the heel down and your toes into a 45 degrees. So if you need to take a wider stand for more balance, the front knee is bent into warrior one. Notice what your right hip is doing. If it's opening a lot towards the right side, gently press it forward. Reach your arms a little bit higher. As you exhale, bring your left arm behind your back. Reach your arms up. Straight the front leg. Keep your back straight as you lean forward halfway only. Inhale, reach your right arm up. Rebend the front knee. As you exhale, straight the front leg and lean forward. Keep the back straight. Last one. Inhale, reach up, bend the front knee. Exhale, lean forward. Inhale, reach back up, bend the front knee, and then left arm meets your right. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, hug your baby in as you step forward to a chair pose. Inhale, reach your arms up, straight the legs. This time we're going to step your left leg to the middle of the mat. Drop the heel down, 45 degrees with the toes, and then bend the front knee. Making sure that the front knee is in the center line of your ankle. Find a breath. Bring your right arm behind your back. Take a deep inhale, reach your left arm up. As you exhale, straight the front leg, lean forward halfway. 2 more. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold. Last one, reach. And bow forward. Inhale, reach. Bring your right arm to meet your left. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, lift the pelvic floor. Step your left leg forward into a chair. Inhale, reach your arms up. As you exhale, release them down to the side. All right, for the next pose, make sure you have a wall behind you. We're gonna come to a modified bridge against the wall. So to begin with, we're gonna come into wall sits. So bring your back all the way to the wall and sink down. Make sure that the front knee positioned on top of the ankle. And then it's a 90 degrees with the knee. We're gonna place a block in between your knees. Once again, firing up the inner thighs. I'll come to the side so you see how it looks like. Press your palms against the wall. Find a breath. As you exhale, lift your hips up, really squeezing that block in your glute. Find a breath here. As you exhale, bring your low back against the wall. Press your palms and your heels down to the ground. Lift your hips up. As you exhale, press your low back against the wall. We'll take a few more rounds of this. Find a breath, lift up. As you exhale, press your back against the wall. 3 more just like that. Work with your breath. You're doing great, Melissa. Keep it going. Last breath. Awesome. And we're going to go ahead and release the block from between the knees. Stand up. And you will step the feet slightly outside of our hip line, and then the toes facing up. Find a breath here. As you sink down, you want to make sure you have some cushions underneath you, all bolsters into Malasana. Nice work. So press your glute against the wall. And then bring your hands to the heart. Elbows wide, maybe bring the elbows to the inside of the knee to press them slightly wider. Once again, you do not want to really overstretch and extend the hips. We'll stay here for a few breaths. Maybe close the eyes, noticing how the practice is settling in your body. We'll take 2 more. And then go ahead and open your eyes. We will find a comfortable seat, same as we started, sitting on the blanket or a bolster, whatever feels comfortable. And this time, we're going to bring the sole of the feet together into a diamond shape. And unlike butterfly pose, you don't want the heels to be close to the body. You want them to be as far as you can away from you to the top edge of your mat. Find a breath. As you exhale, forward fold. Bring your chin towards your chest. If you'd like to create a ramp with the blocks to bring the forehead pressing against the block, you can do so, or you can just stay where you are. We're tapping into our inner wisdom that's already planted deep inside of us. That wisdom that assures us that we are the best mother for our babies. Find one more breath. And keep your chin to your chest. Lift yourself up 1 vertebra at a time. Your head is gonna arrive last. And then send your right leg long, bringing the sole of the right foot inside of the thigh. Reach your arms overhead. We're gonna come to a gentle twist. As you exhale, bringing your left hand to the left knee, and then reach your right arm behind you and twist. Coming to this nice open twist shape. Inhale, press of the crown of the head all the way up to the ceiling. As you exhale, twist to the right. We'll stay here for 2 full cycles of breath. Last one. Untwist, reach your arms up. As you exhale, lower them down to your side. Switch your legs, so left leg long, the sole of the right foot inside of the left thigh. Reach your arms overhead, find a breath. As you exhale, right hand to the right knee, left arm behind you, and twist. Find the length, take up some space. Exhale, twisting from the shoulders, looking over your left shoulder. We'll stay here for 2 cycles of breath. Last one. And untwist, reach your arms up. As you exhale, release them down to the ground and cross your legs. We'll finish the class with a mantra. The mantra says Sat Nam. So go ahead and reach your arms overhead as you say Sat. Hands to the heart, Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. 2 more just like that. Sat Nam. And keep the hands to the heart. This mantra is the truth mantra. That means I am true to myself. And then release your arms, come into your final resting pose, Shavasana. All right, ladies, it's time for a mini Shavasana since it's morning. Maybe we'll take a 5 breaths long Shavasana. As you can see, I have a nice setup here for Melissa. You can do this at your home. You can use any props you have. I did put 2 blocks in a bolster for her knee, and I got 1 block to support her back and 1 so she can lay on. So go ahead and lay on your left side. Straight your right leg, your left leg, and then bending the right knee, pressing it here. And what I'll do is I will press this bolster against her back so she can have support. Are you comfortable? Yes. Perfect. And let's stay here for a couple of breaths in Shavasana. Taking a nourishing deep inhalation and exhalation. Feeling the support underneath you from earth and from the props before you start your day. You can stay in Shavasana as long as you would like. Otherwise, start taking a deep breath in, waking up the body, and bring gentle movements. Wiggle the fingers, wiggling the toes. And then press your right palm down first to the ground and lift yourself up to a comfortable seat. Once you're in a comfortable seat, we will finish the practice with one breath together. Bring your arms to your side. Find a breath. Reach your arms up. Bring the palms together. Open the mouth. Let it all go. Bring in the heart. Hands to the heart. Close your eyes. Thank you, ladies, for sharing your journey with us today. Namaste. How you feeling?
Good.
Perfect.
Yeah, that was good. I can tell where I've been slacking lately.